Service. This was a life-changing moment for Jake Peavy as he celebrated his first world championship on a duck boat, and he had so much fun that he the duck boat and brought it to his native Alabama, where he will relive the championship every off-season for the rest of his life. Now, you probably know by now that Jake Peavy is a former Cy Young Award winner and that he became famous this off-season for buying the duck boat he rode on during the World Series parade. But to better understand the Alabama native, you've got to listen to how he unwinds. Time to go all access with a veteran pitcher in the latest installment of our Red Sox All Access series. It's the morning after a 74-pitch outing against the Pirates for Jake Peavy. Still winding down, the veteran resorts to a familiar escape, music.
Operator, say, could you help me place this call? You see the numbers on the matchbook are old and faded. She's living in L.A. with my best old ex-friend Ray. But God, she said she knew well and sometimes hated.
I look for that creative release because baseball is really black and white, and it's really a monotonous thing that we get stuck in, and creativity is limited in the game.
Isn't that the way they say it goes? Just forget all that and give me the number if you can't find it, so I can call and tell them I'm finding the show. I've overcome the blow.
Being wired the way I'm wired, I have to get that out of me. I have to chase those dreams and stuff that I hold dear to my heart. So I think that's what music does.
I've learned to take it well. I just wish in my words, convincing myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels.
This one word, outsider, has resonated with me since I've been a kid and getting into the big leagues. You know, I'm from a very small town in Alabama, and you know, I'd never stayed in any of these hotels that we stay in. I'd never been around the people and the different aspects of life that I was just thrown into as a 20-year-old kid.
Isn't that the way they say it goes? Hey, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can't find it, so I can call and tell them I'm finding the show.
I think being an outsider is about finding a way to being comfortable in being uncomfortable, you know, finding a way and finding a comfort level in surroundings and maybe places that you're not the most comfortable in. Just being okay with who you are.
Well, I've learned to take it well. I just wish in my words, convincing myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels.
Jim Croce's great, isn't he?
So sometimes when I'm on the road, that's one of my favorite things to do is go find old record stores in the cities that we go to and dig through old records, and you'll end up finding some gems, you know? I hate that we've lost that as a society. Nobody listens to records anymore, you know, everything's too accessible. You can go download songs, and even to the point where artists aren't even putting out full records anymore. All right, boys, playtime's over. Or actually, playtime might be just beginning. Light got some cameras with us today. I mean, this is the show. I think it's more like infamous. You know what I mean? I threw one split last night. I'll show you on the video, Rip. I tried to throw my changeup last night, and it was so bad.
Even late into spring, focusing on fundamentals is part of the Red Sox daily routine. Today, bunting with bench coach Torey Lovello is on the itinerary.
That's the knock area right there. That you can't defend that.
That was your world class speed,
Yeah. Listen. You know what I mean?
Musician, outsider, former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran feels healthier than he has in years. Jake Peavy is preparing to help his Red Sox get back to a World Series.
3-0 was high. Right. In the season, we'll be barking. Radar gun just works about every other pitch, huh? He's got 8 pitches he could throw right here, and he's thinking about throwing every one of them right now.
And a swing and a miss.
It's so good, man. It's so stinking good. I play catch. He plays my catch partner. Insane the way he can manipulate the baseball. There's nothing he can't do. If somebody else has a pitch, all you have to do is show him how you hold it, and give him 5-10 throws, and he'll do exactly what you're doing with it, probably better. Out of way. As a little bit older, more mature guy who plays the game, I try to be prepared physically and mentally the best I could ever be prepared. Know that I was and I still am. And then you go out at game time and you leave it all out there. You know that you couldn't have gave any more effort that night. You know you couldn't have prepared any more physically, mentally, and you know you walk away